Hey, Slothalopolis here with the Average Gamer guys, bringing you the second half of April, the first half of May's game with gold that we get for free just for having Xbox Live. This game is the Giana Sisters Twisted Dreams. It is a platformer. We kind of saw something similar last year in the form of Rayman's Legends. And this one tries to add a few elements into what would be kind of a standard platformer. Basically, the big idea is you have two sisters that are in like two separate realms. You press the trigger and it switches from this kind of weird, scary little world with things like big dragons who eat princesses or whatever's going on right here. I don't 100% know, but you go from this area into like the realm changes, all the plants in the background change, the enemies change, a lot of times the landscape will change. You'll actually see it here by switching into this other realm. You see that this big gate comes out, and then these platforms go ahead and pop out for you. That's going to be the big selling point for this game, is the ability to affect the environment, change it around a little bit, and kind of do your puzzles and things like that based off being able to actively change the environment, move things around, and like physically change how everything looks and how everything behaves. A big portion is going to be collecting these little gems and stuff on maps as they normally are, but you'll see that even the gems show up depending upon what realm you're in. It's a good idea. It honestly, it felt really fun. I don't know that it was really executed very well. It was a good idea, but it wasn't particularly executed as good as it could be, I think. And I'll have a couple examples of that, but it's neat. There's a decent amount of movement mechanics here, with being able to jump. Once you jump, you can do this like twirling, spinning kind of maneuver to slow your roll as you go down, and then you also have this dash forward that actually will make you bounce off walls and stuff. So there actually were a decent number of movement mechanics added into the game, which is really surprising. It's actually flows pretty well. Other than when you do your twirls or your jumps, a lot of times the realm will change without you pressing buttons. Now this is my biggest thing. It was hard to get a handle on this game because of it. It essentially became really frustrating. You saw a little dash there. It got very frustrating to try and manage, especially as the game goes on. There's different things moving around the map, and there's different things happening, and I'm trying to platform two different areas that only exist when I'm in the correct realm, and the realms are changing sometimes when I dash, sometimes when not. So I felt like I was fighting the game, and that got really frustrating really quickly to me. I ended up comparing this game a lot to something that we saw last year in Rayman Legends. That was probably the most successful platformer in the recent era, I guess you'd say, to me, and that was really solid. I honestly am not digging this game as much. We've kind of gotten spoiled here in the last couple weeks with having some really solid games with gold, and this game might not stack up as much as we might like, but still a decently fun game if you are really into platformers, things like that. I think it's definitely worth checking out and trying. It's probably a little bit more accessible to you folks that have played platformers a lot more, the old Donkey Kong veterans, things like that. So not a huge download, not the greatest game in the world, but I've definitely played worse. We've definitely seen worse in the games for gold. So by all means, feel free to check it out, try it out yourself, and see what you think. I really do want to see how everybody else feels about it. So I really do appreciate you checking it out. I am Slothalopolis from the Average Gamer guys, and I will hope to see you next time.